are just settling in here in northwest Oklahoma. Sitting in a tree that I've been waiting to get on, getting in this whole week. Basically, the neighbor to the east has food. He has big wheat fields. We don't have anything, and the deer are coming from our cover, which we're lucky enough to have a bunch of cover in the Cimarron River bottom. And we're gonna try to catch the deer coming from the cover, going to the neighbor's wheat. And we're set up on this little berm with a bunch of, big cottonwoods on it. Around the edge, this big tamarack flat. So, I'm excited. I'm supposed to have a north wind tonight. The wind's kind of blowing out of the northwest, a little too much west, as I'd like, but it'll work. I think the vast majority of the deer are gonna come from here. So, late season, middle of December, here in northwest Oklahoma. Pretty excited. So, we're gonna sit back. We got plenty of time till dark. We'll see what happens. Right there. There's a coyote right there, 100 yards. They're a big problem out here in northwestern Oklahoma. We try to do our part every time we can, even if we have a bow in our hand. So, that's a beautiful, beautiful dog right there. He came in. He's probably 100 yards. We called him in. He's about 20. He's almost 30 yards when I shot. That'll work. Alright, now it's time to deer hunt. Man, I really thought we'd be seeing more deer. Didn't it? Oh, right here. There's no deer. It's big body deer. Big body deer. Oh, it's that old 7 point. Yeah, he's right here. Stay on him. Stay on him. That is why old deer are hard to kill. That is an old sucker. He is not a giant buck, but that deer has got some age on him. He was coming in, he was walking by the stand. I was hooked up, I was ready to pull back, and he seen something to our right and just locked up. He was quartering to about 20 yards. And we had a stare down. We had a little bit of a stare down there. He finally just whipped his head back around when he drew. I drew the old Matthews and decided to let the blood sport eat. And he didn't run, I don't know, probably 50 yards from where he was standing. Whew. Come on with it. Dude, that's great. And this part of the hunt is always the part that we look forward to the most. We got a dead buck laying, I don't know, probably 80 yards from our tree. We got a dead coyote laying 35 yards from the tree. So I'm gonna go over there and grab that arrow, and we're gonna walk on over to our prize. This is a big old body choker. I don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, we call this a successful night. We got a coyote to come into the old squeaker about an hour before dark, and then probably 15-20 minutes before legal shooting light was over, we had this big old mainframe 7-point, broke off his beam, so he's a 6-point, come stroll by us, and man, we turned tonight into a management night apparently, because we managed to kill a coyote, which is an old fawn killer, and they put stress on the herd as well. And then we managed to kill a great buck. This deer would be traditionally called a management buck or a cull buck. Deer's crazy old. As you can tell, his head is huge, his body, his neck, everything about him is huge except for his rack. He's probably super old, just going downhill, but I am tickled pink because it is hard to kill these old deer like this. In case in point, tonight he was reading the script perfectly, walking right by our stand at 20 yards, and I was actually coming to full draw, and he heard something to our right and just locked down staring at it. And unfortunately he was quartering to pretty good, and he stared and stared and stared, and finally he heard something back behind him, and he whipped his head back that way. And when he did that, I felt like he opened up enough for me to slip a broadhead in there. I gotta thank my wife, Brianne, and my 2 little girls, Addison and Brooke. They put up with me being gone and the life on the road a lot, and I couldn't be more grateful to have them in my life. And man, just what a great buck, what a great experience getting a coyote and a buck tonight. I'm excited, so excited.